I'm here to see you.
Hello, little man. Boy, I sure heard a bunch about you. See, I was a friend of your dad's. We were in that annoying pit of hell together for over 5 years. Hopefully you'll never have to experience this yourself. But when two men are in a situation, like me and your father were for as long as we were, you take on certain responsibilities of the other. Had it been me, not made it, Major Coolidge would be talking right now to my son Jim. But the way it worked out is, I'm talking to you, Butch. I got something for you. This watch I got here was first purchased during the First World War. Made by Knoxville, Tennessee. Made by the first company to make wristwatches. Because up until then, people just carried around pocket watches. It was bought by Private Doughboy Bernine Coolidge the day he set sail for Paris. It was your great-granddaddy's war watch. He wore it. Every day he was in that war. Then, after the war was done, went back home to your great-grandma, took the watch off, put it in an old coffee can, and in that can it stayed. So your grandfather, Dane Coolidge, was called by his country to go overseas and fight the Germans once again. This time they called it World War II. Your great-granddaddy gave it to him for good luck. But Dane's luck wasn't as good as his old man, you see. Dane was a Marine. He was killed with all the other Marines. Battle of Wake Island. He was facing death. He knew it. None of those boys had any illusion of getting off that island alive. So 3 days before the Japanese took the island, your 22-year-old grandfather asked a gunner on an Air Force transport ship named Wanaki, a man he'd never seen before in his life, to deliver to his infant son he's never seen in the flesh, his dad's gold watch. 3 days later, your grandfather was killed, but Wanaki kept his word. After the war was over, paid a visit to your grandmother, delivering to your infant father his dad's gold watch. This watch was on your daddy's wrist when he was shot down over Hanoi. He was captured and put in a Vietnamese prison camp. Now he knew that if the Gooks ever saw it, it'd be confiscated, lost, taken away forever. According to him, it was his boy's birthright. It'd be damned if some greasy slopes were going to put their dirty yellow hands on his boy's birthright. So he hid it. And the only place he could hide something, his ass. 5 long years he hid this watch up his ass, and then when he died of dysentery, he gave me the watch. I hid this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass for 2 years, and then I was sent home to my family. And now, little man, I give the watch to you.